Uh, Hi everyone, it's Lauren. Welcome to Expediting down by the river. Oh, tired. Just got done doing a haul. Uh, from well, I was in waiting in Greenville, South Carolina, so I deadheaded to Galveston, North Carolina, close to 100 miles, and then from Galveston, Maryville, Ohio, to the Honda plant. And you know, in other videos, I've always talked about how I kind of enjoy uh, trying to figure out where you pick up sometimes and where you gotta drop off sometimes once you get to the location. Well, this wasn't one of those. It, Huge Honda plant where they actually make the Honda cars, three of them. And I'm sure those of you have probably been here before. And I get to the gate, and the guard there. Well, okay, let's start off. Let's back up a little bit. The directions that I got from the hall was to go to loading dock 429. And so the guard said, well, I'm not exactly sure where 429 is, but I think it's here. So he gives me the map, and it's like all the way, it was screwy. And this is a huge plant. And I had to basically go all the way around the entire plant, almost right back to where I started, which is where 429 is. Well, once I got all the way around right here, another guard stopped me. No, you can't go any further. You're not allowed in here. There's no receiving out in here anyway. You got to turn around, go to the next stop sign, and take a right. So that's what I did. Nope. Found some kind of courier guy. I mean, the plant's so big, they actually have a guy driving around in a car delivering whatever he needs to deliver from one department to the next. He's like, oh yeah, I know where that is, follow me. Once I get to where you need to turn, I'll just point. So, okay, cool, all right, let's go. He pointed, kept going, I turned. Nope. So I'm thinking, well, 429 must be right here somewhere. So it's amazing how there can be 1,000 cars parked out in front of a plant, but nobody around. Nobody around. I happened to see somebody, so I stopped. I said, hey, hope maybe you can help me out. And he's like, oh, 429? Well, hold on, let me check here. He goes back in. He's looking at around this entire facility is nothing but semis backed in. Okay, and of course, like he's a semi, I'm in a van. Semi receiving or shipping, whatever, the big tall things. And he's like, well, yeah, it's got to be right down here. So just go right down here. So okay, all right. So I go down that way. No 429, no bay door for a van, nothing. So I go back to the guard, because I'm right there. I go right back to the guard at the gate. And young fella, not the brightest, sharpest tack in the box, I'll tell you that. As a matter of fact, he almost acted as if he wished he wasn't there, and I was bothering him, I guess. And so I explained the situation, and his response to me was, well, they should have given you better instructions from your dispatch. I didn't say anything, but of course, you know what I'm thinking. You fucking work here. You're the one who gave me the fucking map and said, I think this is where 429 is. learn your fucking job, you young piece of shit. Fucking millennials. And if you're a millennial and you're out there working your ass off, I'm sorry that I said that. But in general, oof. Finally found what I thought was another courier, and he wasn't. He was some type of a roaming security guard, which their cars aren't marked that way. His vehicle looked just like the courier guy, so I thought maybe it was the same guy, but no, it was this older fella, nice, and he just kind of shook his head. He's like, 429 is set up for a semi. You're not gonna be able to go there. I'm like, no shit. So he takes me to a completely different guard gate, and they give me a pass, which the other guard did not give me. He didn't even give me the pass that was required for me to go to where I needed to go. So long story short, I got to where I needed to go. I got unloaded, and all right, cool beans. Now it's about I think 1 a.m., 1:30, and of course I'm overtired. You know, I can't go to sleep right away, so I gotta wind down for a little bit. So some of you are probably wondering how I'm doing as far as cash is concerned. I'm pretty much, well, I do have an emergency fund of $500. God, I hate to dip into it. But you know what? I get paid Monday, and it's a relatively decent check, even though I missed a week. God, if I had just been able to work the entire pay period, this check would have been fucking rocking. But it's good enough that I should be able to continue working as long as I stay frugal until the next paycheck. So that's a good thing. Just as long as nothing goes wrong with my van, which, by the way, there is something going wrong with my van. I've got that build. I'm sitting in it right now, and for some reason, my alternator is not charging my AGM battery, and I'm not sure why. So my refrigerator isn't running. Thank God I don't have anything in it I got to worry about. I just have, you know, like canned fruit and some canned condensed milk, which, by the way, that's the way to go. 2% condensed canned milk. Bowl of cereal or whatever you want milk for, you just equal parts milk and water. It's inexpensive. It carries well, holds well. It's a good way to go. But everything I got in there is all canned or packaged in some way that it doesn't really need to be refrigerated. I just wanted it to be cold. So, but the bad thing is that without there's enough juice in the battery to run my LEDs. Obviously, I've got my phone plugged in and it's charging. But there's not enough juice, or for whatever reason, my exhaust fan isn't working. That kind of sucks. That really sucks. And also, what really sucks is my I've got my heater. Some people call them a Chinese or diesel heater, but it doesn't run off diesel. It's actually plugged into my gasoline tank, and it runs off the tank. But it works just like a furnace. You know, it takes in air from inside and heats it, and takes the heat air and pulls it back out. That's not working. I can't get the fan to work. I can't even turn on my power inverter. I have a 3,000 watt inverter in here. It won't even turn on now. So I don't know what's going on, and I'm going to have to get that fixed with winter coming up. You know, I can deal with it right now. I mean, it's 50 some degrees, and because of how tight it is in here, I'll be warm. I'm not even worried about it. But once it starts getting down into the 40s, 30s, winter hits and it's 0 degrees outside, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure this thing out, and that's gonna cost money. But I ain't gonna worry about it right now. So right now I'm actually staying at a rest area about 10 miles from my drop off. I like rest areas, to be quite honest with you. The semis typically don't bother me. They're better than if you're at a truck stop, that's for sure. But you usually have like a park-like setting around you. There's toilet right down there. And, oh, by the way, I don't have... Oh, let's see if I can show her to you. I have a new friend. A little terrier, about 10 years old. Her name's Little Bit, and she's just the most wonderful little dog. Listens real well, playful, but also at the same time just real calm. Little Bit, here, tell you what, I'm going to lift her up so you guys can see her. Oh, say hi, Little Bit. Hey, say hello. Hello. She was just sleeping, so she's like, what the hell? She's a nice little dog. I have her on a temporary run just to see how it works out, because if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. So if it doesn't work out, I'm able to take her back to her original home. So I hope it works out. So far it's working out. There were some other things I wanted to talk about, but I don't know what they were. This video is already over 12 minutes. So, I wish you all a good night, or a good day, or a good morning, or whenever it is that you watch this video. This is a wonderful life. Expediting has been great. Yeah, tough, but it's supposed to be. If it wasn't tough, then everybody and their mother would be doing it. And the learning curve that I've gone through so far, for the most part, I've enjoyed it. Just something new in life, and it makes me feel more like I'm earning the things that I have. And the things that I have are more important to me now than they were, back when I was in the corporate life and, doing the 9 to 5 and just, whatever. Okay. Now I'm starting to babble. Sorry. All right, everybody. Again, good night, good morning, good day. Be safe out there. Oh, by the way, I saw the aftermath of an accident on 77 coming into, I think it was West Virginia, like right after, if you're going northbound, right, you go through the tunnel. A semi must have gone right off the ledge and dropped. God, I hope the driver's okay, but if any of you guys know about it or have heard about it, prayers for that driver or whoever was in that truck. The first thing I saw was the cab. No bottom, no engine, just the cab was pulled out and put on the back of a flatbed. And then down the road, I saw they had pulled out the bottom part, the frame, I guess you might call it, and it was kind of twisted and mangled. It didn't look right. If whoever was in that truck survived, lucky if they did, but I don't think so. So be careful out there, man. Be really careful. Every day we're out there risking our lives to do this job, and every day I learn more and more how dangerous this job actually can be at times. From traffic, to other stupid people, to the stupid things we even do from time to time. We're only human. To the places that we park and sleep. You know, I mean, there are undesirables out there. Things can happen. Always have protection with you. So, okay. On that note, I want to say farewell. Good night. I'll talk to you again. And God be with all of you. Take care. Bye.